Hey, Shalom Markings, Rakama Kaposh from Jim London, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Chachodash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of JMS, and Shalom out there to the whole for that's pushing his truth in all sincerity. Back again with another video. I got this article up here that was posted up in the chat a little while back. And yeah, Esau's always doing too much, man. And, every day we see the evidences of this and why he needs to be destroyed. Why he's going to be destroyed. All right, so again, he's messing with the food sources, right? Putting things in other things that shouldn't be. All right, so you got here from Wired, the plan to put pig genes in soybeans for tastier fake meat, right? Because these have been pushing that whole fake meat agenda because part of the WEF is like they don't want you to have nothing, right? So you're too carbon expensive. You need to cut down on your carbon emissions. So we need to stop producing meat and eat bugs and and whatever, and eat all this fake meat stuff, right? That's what they want us to do, while they get to gourmet on their wagyu beef and all the fine delicate cuts of meat. The elites get to enjoy it, but they don't want you to enjoy nothing. So they making all these alternatives for you, and we know this shit don't taste they don't taste like how they market it, advertise it as, oh yeah, it tastes just as good as meat. No, it don't. Nah, it don't. Certain alternatives, yeah, you find, oh, it's okay, but it's only okay. It's not, it's not, oh, it's not a revelation. Oh wow, it's so great. No, it's not that. So these things are never gonna taste how people want them to taste, right? They're not proper substitutes in it. Let's be real, right? But Esau believes or thinks if we put it's always a pig as well, because Esau loves pig. He loves swine. He loves the swine, man. Which is an abomination. People shouldn't be eating swine. Shouldn't be eating pig, right? But yeah. So Esau like, oh, if we put pig genes into the soybeans, then the soybeans will taste like pig. It'll taste like pork, right? Because Esau it's just a menace. He's just deranged, man, and he's evil and wicked. So he's gonna contaminate, mix genes together, and cause people to consume, abominations and all kinds of things. He just doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep from doing evil, man. He's always on it. And so yeah, this article here says the plan to put pig genes in soybeans for tastier fake meat. Molecular farming company Mulek, which sounds like Molek to me, and then I think they're funny and slick with their names, but it just shows you, man, these are demonic entities doing this bullshit. So has inserted pig genes into soybeans to generate meaty, tasty proteins that can be grown in plants. Oh well, yeah, great news, right? Fuck. And all this soy is it's highly charged with estrogen, man, making you men weak, making you more effeminate. So it's double whammy for Esau. He just wants you to be corrupted on the max level, man. Corrupted, and that's what he's doing. He corrupts life. He corrupts things, man. Okay, that's what he wants to do. That's what his purpose is. He is a corruption. He's nothing but a virus in this world, man. And all he wants to do is consume and corrupt everything, right? So he doesn't sleep, right? Until he's achieved all of this, right? So why do we need to read it? Let's just read the highlighted part in it, right? I don't know. Just lucky bear, man. Just quickly brief reading this. All right, let me read this. But in 2020, Gaston started having the kind of heretical thoughts that would have made his ancestors blush. What if you could capture the essence of pork, that meaty, fuck's sake, umami sweetness, and put it inside of a plant? Paldini's imagination ran wild. He's a demon. don't want to do right. with the thoughts of a soybean that dripped blood. Is this Esau, bro? Come on, man. His imagination was about soybeans dripping with blood. Fuck is wrong with Esau, man? A chimera. Esau not happy with the Most High's creation, man. He don't like it. He don't agree with it. Okay, he wants to create this earth in his image. He doesn't like the Most High's image. Right? He doesn't want to do things the Most High's way. Because he's a demon. You know? This is a chimera that packed all the flavor of pig meat into a seedling. Yeah, it's just that sounds off, bro. It says today Paldini is the CEO of Molek Science, a molecular farming firm that uses crop to grow animal proteins. You know, the idea is to turn plants into tiny field-based factories and that can produce high-value proteins and other molecules that might be used to supplement existing products or provide a meaty heft to plant-based food. This is the real thing. Yeah. These are real meat protein molecules, say Paldini. Yeah, but it's not meat though. It's still a vegetable. Right? It's still a plant. Right? It says in June 2023, Mulek revealed that it had inserted genes from pigs into soy plants in order to make soybeans that express porcine proteins. The experiments were carried out at the company's greenhouses in Wisconsin, America. In some of the soybeans, over a quarter of the soluble proteins were identified as pig. All right, so this is what Esau's doing, man. This is what he wants to bring to the world and further just destroy and corrupt people, man. He has no respect for the laws of the Heavenly Father at all. You know, and again, it's the same spirit of Cain. You know, Cain knew what he, what would be a acceptable sacrifice, because his brothers, Abel managed to do it, to bring forth an acceptable sacrifice to the Lord, but Abel didn't. Because he didn't want to do that. Right? It's just a rebellious spirit that Esau has in him today. He wants to do things, how he wants to do them. But all that's going to be, punished in the end anyway. Yeah, you can read this article, man. I mean, $1 trillion. Okay. So improving plant-based meat isn't the only area that Paldini has his eye on. In fact, he's more interested in the $1 trillion global meat market. It is an uncomfortable truth that many meat products contain a surprisingly small fraction of real meat. Mad. In the UK, for example, sausages only need to contain, they always talking about the pork, 42% pork to qualify for the label pork sausages. The rest is flavorings and fillers, which often includes protein from soybean. Mixing in a meatier soybean could improve these products while keeping their costs down. So they're just looking to infect everything, obviously, It says, what else? Paldini is hoping that they will be more responsive to a slightly tweaked version of a crop that they're already familiar with. However, because the plants that Mulek is working on contain genetic material from at least 2 different species, they will fall foul of rules in the UK and the EU that tightly regulate genetically modified organisms. They ain't meant to be doing that shit. And Paldini hopes this will be less of a problem in Argentina and the US, where Mulek also has offices, where regulators have much more relaxed stance towards genetically modified foods. Sooner or later, I think we need to embrace science, he says. This is just wickedness, and he still wants to promote. All right, like I said, he got no respect for the laws or, the way the Most High set things up. He wants to change things how he sees fit, but that ain't the right way. All right. So let me grab this from Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. Said, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. Right? So everything that we consume here in this world, whether we food, water, whatever, right? We can't be entirely sure what the fuck is in it, right? because Esau doing all kinds of shit to the water, putting all kind of pesticides and fucked up shit in foods, right? You don't really know what you're consuming, and a lot of this stuff, would go under the radar. You wouldn't know. Like there was at that time, a few years back, they found horse meat in these beef burgers, man. So you think you're eating, okay or whatever, and you turn to find out, man, it's got shit in it that's not meant to be there, or no one knew was in there, And so we can never really truly be sure. We can only do the best that we can, and pray for the Lord for protection and forgiveness, So, but like I said, Esau is just the devil, man. Esau wants to corrupt and contaminate all things, all life, and basically just trying to piss off the Heavenly Father as much as he can. Right? But this is the conditions that we're living in under this devil. This is from Genesis, go verse 11, right? Genesis 1 and 11 says, "And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding seed after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so," right? Everything is made after its own kind, okay? And because it goes on to say, he says, "And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good." Everything that was designed and created at the beginning was good. Okay, it was built for purpose. It was built to work in harmony with everything else in the rest of the world, right? But this world is incredibly imbalanced, right? And Esau doesn't respect, the way the Most High set up things, and this is why this world doesn't really work properly, man. He's making excuses why he needs to do all these things, and the fruit's not as good anymore. There's not enough food on the planet, so we need to create this and create that. And he's making all the excuses, but he's the reason why it's all fucked up in the first place. No one ever wants to address the root cause of all things, which is this wickedness, the transgressions. So Esau, he likes to think he's so smart that he can come up with ways around things, that he doesn't have to comply to, judgment and things like that. You think he can get away with it or get around it? I'll just make this then. I'll do this then. Okay, all this is going to come falling down around him eventually, because the Most High is not with it. All right. So everything was made good. Everything here for us to sustain ourselves, sustain life. It's all here for us. Verse 29 says, "And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, for food, for sustenance," right? "And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given you every green herb for meat, and it was so." Okay, there was no need for doing all this extra shit that Esau be doing, man. But people don't respect how to operate on the earth, Don't respect the Most High's ways. This is from Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 9. This is talking about the seeds, man. But like what Esau's doing with the pig genes and the plants, it's the same type of thing, man. You shouldn't be doing this, right? So Deuteronomy 22 and verse 9 says, "Thou shalt not sow thy vineyard with diverse seeds, lest the fruit of thy seed which thou hast sown and the fruit of thy vineyard be defiled." And that's what he's doing. He's defiling the creations, putting things together that shouldn't be together. With the GMOs and that kind of stuff. He's doing too much, man. He's doing that which the Most High pleases not in. He's not pleased in. This is Isaiah 24 and verse 5 says, "The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws." Right? Esau has the Bible. He calls himself a Christian, right? And he's going around the world professing that, right? Acting like he's holy. But he ain't nothing but unholy. He ain't out here doing nothing but wickedness and doing everything against the Heavenly Father and what he commanded. Right? So the earth is defiled by them, right? So the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws. They don't abide by them. Right? Changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So therefore have the curse devoured the earth. right? That's why the earth is in a shit state, man. That's why they find it difficult to grow certain things. That's why they use a fucking bunch of pesticides. That's why they're always dealing with fucking pests and stuff, you know? That's why you're not getting the nutrients out of the food that you should be. Why people's health is going down. And he's also just pumping these foods full of chemicals, man, to try and mass produce them to put them out to the masses. And Esau wastes half the shit that he produces, man. It's fucking insane. You know? It says, and they that dwell therein are desolate, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned and few men left. Alright. This is Psalm chapter 50 verse 16. It says, but unto the wicked God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Right, like I said, you've taken the Bible up in hand and you say, you know the laws, right? Your laws are supposed to be based on biblical laws and all this kind of stuff, which you're not really. You know, you the Bible's got like 613 laws. You got thousands and thousands of laws that just fuck knows what they mean. You know, but it's a way for you to scam money out of people and whatever, control people and whatever. But you know, you don't really go by that book. All right. So, but unto the wicked God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction. You don't like instruction, man. You don't like being told how to do things. You don't like the word of the Heavenly Father, and that's why you don't respect it. You know? Oh, I'm just gonna do this anyway because I feel like it. I believe this is right. Blah 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 blah. You know? You don't care about what the Most High said or how to do things. You know? So seeing thou hatest instructions and castest my words behind thee. So you had no right to call yourself a Christian. Like, you don't believe in this book. You don't believe in the ways of the Heavenly Father. You know, but because you want to appear righteous and whatever, you took that mantle upon yourself. But taking that mantle upon yourself, man, is going to cause you greater harm, man. You know? This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 2. It says, he that walketh in his uprightness feareth the Lord, but he that is perverse in his ways despiseth him, man. And this is the issue. He has a problem with the Heavenly Father, man. Because he hates the purpose for why he was created. Right? Because he wasn't created to be loved. He wasn't created to be to do good and be right and be praised and loved and whatever. Like, he wasn't created for that. He was created to be the wicked, man. And you know, he's just a mad man, isn't he? He's just upset. You know, he's angry. You know, and so he just wants to, you know, piss off the Heavenly Father as much as he possibly can, man, by just doing all kinds of wickedness, all kinds of craziness, trying to manipulate the creation and trying to you know, tell that, you know, show the Heavenly Father he's on his level when he's not. You know, he's just acting up, man. All right. Yeah, because he's made perverse. He was made perverse. All right. So he despises, right? So I'm going to end it with this. Proverbs 13 and 30. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. And that's what's going to happen to Esau, man. As we well know. Right? He despises the Heavenly Father. He despises his word. And what's going to happen at the end? He's going to be destroyed. Right? Because Esau wanted to do things his own way. He don't want to listen to the Heavenly Father. Well, this is what happens when you don't listen. Okay, you receive the judgment. You know? So, you know, it's just another one on Esau's madness, you know. More reasons why it needs to be destroyed, you know. So let me just finish up with this. Is whoso despises the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. Right? Those that respect the Heavenly Father and his word are going to be rewarded. You know? And we hope, you know, being part of the hopeful elect, man, hey, that's what we want, man. We want the words, the Heavenly Father's word to go out and be respected and be enacted in the earth, you know, and not have to worry about all this fucking bullshit that Esau be doing to everything, you know, because literally, man, you be scared to touch anything or do anything, you know, with Esau tampering and effing with everything, man. You know, can't breathe the air, can't drink the water, can't eat the food. Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? You know, but you know, we need these things to live, right? So we don't have much choice. We can only do the best we can and make the best decisions that we can based on what we know. But hey, man, we know this ain't gonna be forever, man. Everything's gonna be made right eventually, but yeah, just another reason why Esau's gotta go. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom, Lord willing, it's been edifying, and I'll catch you brothers and sisters on the next video. Until next time, I'll say shalom.